you guys, what's up? It's me, Katherine, and today we're going to be discussing summer training programs for young actors. We're going to be talking about exactly what that is, how to find the right one for you, how to afford it, plus summer program audition advice directly from the casting directors of a super well-known summer training program. Also, I wanted to thank NTSA, National Theater for Student Artists, for not only sponsoring this video, but for creating a scholarship exclusively for the Theater Thursday fam to study over the summer with incredible theatrical professionals. What? We'll talk about that a little bit later, but my mind is still blown that we created a community that now has a scholarship? What? I'm seriously at a loss for words. Thank you so much, NTSA, for not only believing in us, but making sure that our community has access to professional training. So thank you. All of the information and advice mentioned in this video is perfect if you plan on auditioning for NTSA or any other summer training program. So you might be thinking right now, okay, that's great, but why are you talking about summer programs in January? I'm glad you asked, creepy shoulder girl. Most summer training programs actually have their application and audition deadline around the January to February mark. Now is the time to start getting serious. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome. My name's Katherine Steele and I put out a new theater-related video on every Theater Thursday, plus I do bonus uploads throughout the week, so if you haven't already and you'd like to, go ahead and hit subscribe. That way you get notified for all future videos and you get to join the Theater Thursday fam. First, we take over Broadway, and then the world. You can follow me at Kath_Steele on Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram. We also have a Facebook page, but without any further ado, let's talk about summer training programs. So what is a summer training program? It's basically what the name implies. It's an intensive dedicated to training you in your specific field, which in this case is entertainment, performing arts, theater, acting, stuff like that. One of the questions I get asked pretty often is, what's the difference between a summer camp and a training program? While both of them are super fun and theatery, summer camps are kind of more focused on like the fun element, whereas a training program will be super fun, but it really has like a professional educational lens on it. So with so many different training options out there, how do you find the right one for you? These are just a couple of questions I'd ask myself personally that would really matter to me. Of course, there can be more, there can be less, but this is what I would focus on if I was trying to find the right one. What is the focus of the training program? Is it for musical theater? Is it for straight play acting? On camera acting? Is it for a design element or maybe playwriting? What exactly do you want to focus on, and what does the training program specialize in? How long is the program? Some training programs are really just a short couple day long boot camp, whereas others can go up to 2 months. Now this one's personally a big one to me. Is there a performance? Personally, I really like training programs that have some sort of performance at the end of it. Not only is it great because it's fun to perform, but you finally get to apply everything that you've learned all summer into a real life practice. Over at NTSA, not only do you do all of the classes and workshops, you actually perform premiere shows in off-Broadway theaters, which is like so cool, geeking out. What is the location of the program? Is it nearby? Are you going to be able to commute? Is it far away? Is it a sleepaway? Who are the alumni who have come out of this program? Now, like I've mentioned on my channel before, just because a place boasts the most famous, the most fancy alumni doesn't automatically make it great. However, I do think it is important to make sure that the people who have gone through this program have done something to elevate their career or take them to the next level when it comes to their talent or confidence or artistic ability. Another huge factor to consider: what is your budget? Training has always been notoriously expensive, especially for broke teenage artists, LOL. So let's slide into the next section of this video. How do you pay for it? How do you save money? Scholarships, scholarships, scholarships! It can definitely be time consuming and kind of hard to find, but I think it's kind of worth it if you're getting free money. A great way to find scholarships is to connect with your high school counselor, especially if you have someone at your school who knows what they're talking about when it comes to college counseling or financial aid counseling. Tons of high schools have connections to scholarships for their students, especially if they have a program like I think my high school used Naviance, that it was basically a database of scholarships and you just enter information about yourself and you could find scholarships to apply for. That being said, look for for super specific scholarships. The more specific the scholarship, the less competition you have, so definitely be on the lookout. Also, smaller scholarships really add up. It might not be an immediate full ride, but if you're able to scrape together like 2 or 3 separate smaller scholarships, they can really add up. Which brings me to this incredible announcement. National Theater for Student Artists has set up a $500 scholarship toward your summer program tuition. So when you apply to NTSA, there's going to be a little drop-down box on how did you hear about National Theater for Student Artists. Click the one that says Katherine Steele's YouTube channel, and you'll be automatically entered to win $500 toward your tuition. Thank you guys again so much for supporting the Theater Thursday fam and making sure that people can afford great quality training. So I spoke to the casting directors at NTSA to see what they were looking for in applicants. Here are their top 4 pieces of advice. Number 1, pick material you love. I love the way this is written, so I'm just gonna straight up read it. Your choice shows something about the kind of actor you want to be, the kind of theater you want to make, which can be just as important as range or pitch or anything else. Plus, it'll help you be confident in what you're doing, which will allow the more technical things to flourish. I couldn't agree more. Oh my gosh, there's such a huge difference when I get to perform like my favorite stuff in my rep book, because it's something that I love, it's something that I'm passionate about, and something that I'm thrilled to share with an audience, you know? Number 2, find a way that you can show the heart and truth of the material, no matter the genre. Number 3, make the boldest choices. That being said, do keep in mind that making a bold choice just for the sake of making a bold choice isn't a good idea. Make sure that it still makes sense and it's still a smart choice. The deeper you dig and the more layers you find, the more nuanced your choices can be. Number 4, have fun and find your playfulness. Anytime I'm behind the table, I can totally tell when someone is having a good time performing this material. That they're able to find all of those layers, that they're having a good time, that they're creating something. That's always the person I want to work with. So there you guys go. I hope you enjoyed this video on summer training programs for young actors. Again, huge shout out to NTSA for not only sponsoring this video, but creating a scholarship to their program. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys are having a great day. I love you so much. Break a leg, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!